Edgar here from Cremona. Oops, I have here a few bicycles around me. We're starting here this new series, Edgar Visits, and we're going to visit here my colleague and friend, Marco Coppiardi. Hold on, we have to turn here something. It is somehow, orientamento is turned over. I have no idea how comes that I cannot turn it. This is a pain. Hold on. Yes, this seems better. No, it's not. How comes I can, friends, I need to wind it up like this. Is this something? There's every time there's something new here. Sorry, this is something new. Sorry. Now, again, we try to restart the whole thing. I need to keep the phone like this. Sorry, this is from the live transmission here, every time learning something. Actually, now visiting a friend of mine, Marco Coppiardi, I'm in front of his door, and here you see his nice sign, super nice, super shiny, and I'm going to ring now his bell. Let's see if he is home or in the workshop. He is in Corso Mazzini 51. And that's where we're going to visit Marco. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, somebody's in here. So this is a very nice building. It's today it's not very. Okay, here we're gonna. This is Marco at this front door. We just came in here. Ciao,
hey,
Marco.
Edgar, ciao, come on in.
We hope the internet is working better. Sorry, it's a little bit like this. Wow, is this a nice workshop? Wow, this here is just Italian, the real Italian way here. Wow, Italian design. Very nice. Wow, I didn't expect here to see his fancy scroll. Here, Marco is actually one of a very famous men. Okay, sorry for this bad transmission here. The internet is really bad. Sorry, need to get a better phone here, huh? If you need, wow, he has like a
couple of planes, one or two.
One or two. How did you get all these planes?
I'm not obsessed.
No,
I'm not.
I believe you. Huh? How comes? Okay, I have a few, but not this many. Come on, where did you get them? You bought them
all over the place, you know. From Italia, United States, some older, some are new.
Wow, this is really a nice workshop, huh? So, can I a little bit introduce you? I didn't say a word about you because I was more preoccupied that I was not able to turn the camera around. And so this time I'm really sorry that I was not able to turn this around. Sorry, so you cannot see it better. And I was a little bit more preoccupied about the internet, sorry. Marco actually is, when I came here to Cremona 40 years ago, 39 years, 40 years ago, you were a little boy. Me too, actually.
we were
but you finished violin making school before me, or?
I finished in 85, you finished in 86.
85,
maybe,
okay, 1 year earlier, okay, so you were like this. And then you worked, and your father was pretty present, always worried that his son is doing it good, and if this is the right work and all this. I remember that. And then nobody actually imagined that something like this could happen in Cremona. Marco took and went into the United States.
I moved to Boston.
You moved immediately to Boston?
To Boston, yeah.
Okay. And then you were immediately from the beginning flight attendant also?
No, not from the beginning. I was working for a company in Boston.
Okay.
I actually moved to study music, and then I worked for a company for a few years. Then I opened my own shop. And at that time, when I made that switch, I started to work as a flight attendant.
Okay. Because I missed that. I just thought you were only flight attendant. Okay. But then there was a time.
And that was the full-time job is just a couple of days a week. So.
Okay, so you used that as a flight attendant to go back home.
I could come here, I could travel. I started traveling, you know, before I only been in Cremona and Boston. And then I started to see
Cremona, Boston.
That was it.
Okay, like this. And then I remember you as for me, you were like an idol. You had you were one of the few ones who had a video on YouTube, you know. And when I saw that video, I thought, wow, he is really a tough man, you know. I don't. But actually, the clue thing, I'm really still now, I'm very grateful for you, is that you created this Vernix 2000.
The seminar on varnishes. I've always been passionate about varnish, you know, and because that's where the job gets messy. You know, you have a lot of brushes, and if you look on my bench here, you can see a lot of colors and a lot of So when you make a violin, it looks pristine. It looks really clean, and then you get.
Here's everything very clean, huh? Wow.
Then you get to put the varnish, and that's where the fun part.
Okay, and out of this messy varnishing part, then you had the idea to make this varnishing seminar.
Yes, because at that time there were a few people doing replica copies. There was Sam Zygmuntovich and Frank Ravatin had done a little bit, and Greg Alf and Joe Curtin. So I contacted them and said, look, I like what you guys do. Let's do a seminar, and where
at the time we didn't have internet yet, or not this. Maybe there was already the email, but not this active. And
no.
So I don't know.
Maybe there was no YouTube.
There was no YouTube at that time, but how I got to know about it. But when I heard about your idea, immediately I said, hey, wow, I have to go there. That's something I really am interested in. I was one of the few ones at that time in Cremona to varnish with oil varnish. So then Zygmunt Tomic and then Joe Curtin and Greg Alf and all these, they were already my big idols. And so I just thought, hey, let's go there. We will meet somebody interesting. Actually, it's a good idea. I could also ask Jens to visit his workshop, because then I took also my, at that time, apprentice Jens, and I said, come on, Jens, I offer you this this experience. So then we went together to...
You and Jens were the only one from Cremona.
Yeah, and that was and then you decided Puerto Rico in order that all the makers...
Well, I wanted to make it was February. So in New York or Boston it was extremely cold. And I thought, why not Puerto Rico? You know, let's go. Let's also do it in February, which is high season in the Caribbean. And so
it was really nice. Then we were cooking the varnish, which then somehow at the beach, yes. And then it disappeared. The whole varnish. Actually, the idea was that everybody brings some varnish back home, but then we couldn't find the varnish anymore. But it was really a bomb of varnish. It was drying actually overnight. The next morning it was already dried out. I don't use this tough varnish now. I have a little bit more linseed oil inside. But at that time they had this. Who was the one who?
Joe Robson.
Joe Robson. Okay. I never bought the ready cooked varnish. But at that time, for me, that was new. That all the American makers. They just took the varnish from him, so they were all very excited to know how he's cooking it, and it was also interesting. But
he was open to show the process, and so was Ravatin with his way of coloring the resin with the Michelman. His
that
version.
was interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. We were closed in this hotel room, dark.
We took the whole hotel.
Yes, that was just really fun. Only for breakfast we were actually outside, and then late at night in the evening.
Yeah, let me give you a tour.
Yes, now we don't have to talk only about this varnish, but actually that was something which I think was super interesting here. Wow, here. All this art, is this yours?
This is from my uncle.
Your uncle?
Mio zio.
Lo zio di Marco. Wow. So
with more varnish, more.
So your uncle is an artist. Here you have
he's an artist.
And cello, which is already
one cello.
Super nice.
Wow. Lights, let's see.
You know, I don't work so
so clean how you work here. I'm a little bit more rougher here.
This is the Cristiani.
Cristiani.
Yep.
Okay. Very nice. Wow. And you use this ground with casein and calcium or something like this, or you don't?
I've used it. I haven't used it on this cello, but I like it. It's a good ground.
But here you have something different, right?
Yeah, I have something different.
Okay.
Potassium nitrate and carbonate and this cocktail of...
and
then
cocktail.
I have... Yes.
Okay.
Later we're going to touch on cocktails.
Then we can touch a cocktail. That's good. Wow.
And here I'm also doing some repairs.
Okay.
This is my...
Yeah. I'm not so good in restoration, especially when it comes to retouching. I'm a disaster. I'm only for new making. I shouldn't tell here because they all think that I'm the best, but not in everything. I'm not good in well neck craft I can do, and sometimes also if I try to retouch it in 5 minutes,
this,
you know.
This is an interesting instrument. It's a John Friedrich from 1884, which is one of the earliest American makers, New York.
Okay.
Made in New York.
Wow.
1884.
84, New York.
Yep.
Wow. Super nice, huh?
Yeah.
Very, also the color, interesting, huh?
Yeah. It's
So the scroll is from that cello?
It's from this cello.
Okay.
It's a nice scroll.
What's the name from the maker?
John Friedrich.
Friedrich.
Yeah.
Okay.
German, moved to...
Wow.
You can see the German influence. The
Yes. A little bit the
shading,
purfling.
yeah.
Yes, definitely not. Not Italian.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely.
And also this fluting here.
Yeah.
This is typical.
Very nice. Interesting. So now, how many years have you been in America then?
26.
26. And when did you decide to come back?
I came back at the end of 2018.
Okay. And then you opened this workshop 1 year ago?
1 year ago, yeah.
Okay. So 2018 you came back. And the reason you decided...
I missed Italy, Europe in general. And I wasn't sure where I would settle down. So from 19 and 20th, I was in Milan.
Okay.
And then it's like Cremona is like a magnet, you know. It takes you. The attraction is so strong. If you get you can get 78 kilometers. You're in Milan, and you just brought back to Cremona.
It's true, huh? A little bit like an octopus, huh? Violin making in Cremona is a little bit like it captures you, and then you cannot escape anymore, huh?
No.
Okay. And in America, when you were working, the fact that you were Cremonese in Italy, that was exciting, or?
I think it was exciting.
Because you're born in Cremona, right?
Yes.
So Marco is actually the only Cremonese violin maker who went away from Italy, from Cremona, yeah? And then the attraction of Cremona is so strong that he couldn't resist to come back, right?
It's true.
That's interesting. And what kind of instruments? You make your own instruments, and you have like the Cristiani or the cello?
I have the Cristiani. I'll show you the other.
I remember
cello.
Years ago that you made a copy of the Amati, you know, with this decoration. That was another thing which you made, where I still remember that there was something very interesting.
This is Montagnana, and this is the...
Okay.
Every week, you know, they say the week is made of 2 parts. Monday morning, and then the rest of the week.
Okay. So Monday morning, you have the ideas of
and
what
then
we're
Monday
going
morning,
to do.
I say, this week I'm going to finish the cello, and then it's never finished.
But this one is finished. Come on! Wow, this is super nice. I don't know if you can see the details, but it's
It's the craquelé here in these areas, different craquelé and scratches and details, you know, the purfling, how it is inside, and very nice, this thin Montagnana purfling, very clean, very nice, really nice. And with this nail which jumps out a little bit, I do that also. I like that. Yeah. Some people don't understand it, but I think it's so fancy.
And here, you know, there's some of the craquelure is large because of the varnish, and some is a bit finer. It's more of a surface oxidation.
Very, very nice. Wow, here on the back side, this is what we're going
there.
No, first we have to focus on the instrument.
Let's focus.
Are you also like this tailpiece here?
I like this, yeah.
Yeah, they're not really beautiful, but they sound the best actually. I tried them all, but interesting. The details is just so convincing, yeah. This is very nice, very nice.
Grazie.
And then you also have the end pin Ariberti.
This is the Alberti. So to keep in with the Italian American.
Yes, it's nice. I used it also. I think it's very nice. But mainly I use this German one, the Bender, you know, with this ring, which is. But
it's
this
also
one is also very nice.
The same idea. So the idea is to block instead of having a screw that goes on the side, right? You want to make the whole rod
centered, is captured round.
So this is on the lower part, so that when you tighten, it's more.
Yeah. Very nice. And I saw you are the only Cremonese maker who is signing your bridges.
Oh, it's still the old stamp.
That's interesting. You sign it, I don't know if you can see that. Marco Coppiardi, Boston is here, yeah? You know, me, I'm native from Austria. I sign certainly Edgar's Cremona, yeah? But Marco keeps on. He will use this. He told me.
I don't want to lose the.
You don't want to lose your origin.
The accent, you know. I don't want to lose.
Oh, okay. And that's.
What's the Davidoff?
Davidoff, okay.
Classico.
Okay. And here you have a wooden one. This one is Ergovio. With this, yes, this is very nice with titanium. I also have that one. Used already, very nice. Yeah.
So these are models that I made over the years, and in fact, this is quite comfortable. You know, it's narrow.
You even realize here to put the blue of the jeans. Something I didn't arrive at that point, but that's something
it's a little bit crazy.
It's convincing. I like it. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Usually all these corners are always blue. Who knows why? Huh? Okay. That's nice. Huh? Wow. I hope they also enjoy that.
These are also.
Yeah, very nice. Super nice.
Huh?
And now that during the Corona time, you have some impression that it's a little bit more difficult or anything, or people know you, they write you and they contact you, or how does it work?
Yeah, I mean, from United States, yes, there are people that contact me, and I'm in touch with.
It's like working in Boston.
But no, it's not like working in Boston.
They just wake you up at night.
It's quiet.
When they call you
happens too. I'm sure it happens to you too. That we receive 24 hours a day messages and things. But I miss traveling.
Me too a little bit, but
also, you know, have been a professional traveler.
You were professional, yes, you were very professional. Yeah, but after all, I think it's also interesting that then at a certain point you realize, wow, it also works without traveling, right? Yeah. And they know you, they contact you, and then with video calls, I don't know if that happens also to you. It's I'm impressed how people are now able to choose, and before that they would have never chosen an instrument like this, and now they purchase instruments for really good big money, and they're happy, and yeah.
Also now we are able to do recordings of high quality very easily, right?
Yeah.
Before it was you need a specialist.
Yeah, I'm just checking here if somebody's writing here. Beta, I really enjoy your live stream. Thank you. Okay, and then Marco. Hey, the Marco is my apprentice. No? Okay. I don't see how many are. I don't know. 15 are following, and 11 put it up the finger. I'm a little bit sorry that we only have it straight up and not horizontal, but this is And is there anything else which you want to?
I'd like to show off this new piece of art that I have.
Yes.
And this is from a colleague of ours, Antonio Rizzo.
Antonio
Rizzo from Los Angeles.
Wow.
And he's an Italian, lazy day.
Lazy day, Rizzo. Okay, nice.
With dedication.
To my friend Marco. Wow. And when did you get it? Today? No.
A couple of days ago.
Couple of days ago. Okay. So you like art?
Yes.
That's it's not because of your uncle, or that was always in your family art?
I guess yes. We went to see exhibits and.
Interesting.
Maybe that's why I like to mess around with a varnish and.
Now this is the first transmission of this type, of this kind of series, but I was thinking I need to make a stupid question, you know. What's your preferred tool?
Oh, I know which one it is.
Huh?
This.
Okay.
This is a very. No, wait a second.
Marco is not prepared for that question, by the way.
Prepared.
Okay,
Where
it's
wait,
just
I have to get it for
jumped in my mind, but I think it's a good question to ask because we are like maniacs when it comes to tools, right? And
so this tool.
Need to make here a stupid question.
This is quite unusual, and they don't make it anymore. But you know, you probably have it too because it's made in Germany, and it's with the inside bevel.
Okay.
And I use this to drill holes like this and make the peg box. And it makes, you know, usually making the peg box is such a not a nice job. It's just a pain.
Pain in the neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, of course, I use the drill a little bit, but then I do most of it with this one. And this is so fast. You can.
Let me see. Okay. And that's so fast. I've never seen it, or actually I was never thinking of using it for this kind of work. So you sharpen it from the inside, and it's here it is straight. Okay. Wow. Okay. And since when do you use this?
Oh,
just
a long time.
Long time.
Long time, yes.
Okay.
I found it in the United States, and then I talked to other makers, said, oh yes, you must have this.
And what are you doing here?
Oh, this is a cast. Well, like
cast, okay.
Here, so made with silicone.
Okay.
Of this. So this is a Guarneri scroll.
Okay.
Of a head and a similar.
Wow. Okay, and then you make the neck craft from on this one, or
neck craft.
Wow. This is pretty good, huh? Look at the eye.
Mm-hmm.
You really captured it very well. Huh? Can't say anything, you know. Marco knows it all, you know. Interesting. It looks a little bit like the Isae, or what year is that one? That must be pretty close, huh?
35, so it's not so late.
Okay.
And you can see still has some.
Nice. You know, we're like neighbors here, and now I feel so guilty that I never stopped by earlier, but I needed to make a transmission to come here. This is like, you know, I have some friends here from Cremona. I usually see them during the fairs, you know. I shouldn't tell this on the live transmission because it's like a little bit snobby here. But usually
we're all busy.
We're all busy. We're all busy. That's true. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Wow. You should borrow me this cast here for the next Guarneri scroll here. This is nice. Oh, actually,
would you like me to make you one?
Yeah,
I'll make you one.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like to have a print from this one here. If you want one, yeah, then you have to pay for it, huh?
It's going to cost you exorbitant amount.
No, huh? That's nice here.
It's very nice and quiet.
Very quiet. I'm impressed because we're actually here. The window here is when you look outside of this window, then actually you come to the Bar Tubino, and this is a coffee roastery. If this would be in America, they would conquer the United States and the world, right?
Yes.
This is definitely, if you come to Cremona, this is the coffee you have to go. Inside the floor is out of brass, and from here up, and then inside it's like maybe 50 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. And that's where I have my workshop. And this here is Via Mercatello, and this is Corso Mazzini, okay? So it's not really far. No. Wow. Ah, that's nice.
Shall we, let me see, I have something in the other room I'd like to bring back here.
I think that's a good idea, come on, huh? So we come to a clear moment here. What do you think? Wow. He knows here how it goes, right? And very interesting what he's working on, huh? We always want to see everything here, but it's nice how he keeps everything so nice here. Like this, like to put on the ribs. It's nice. A very typical way of Cremonese way with this mold inside, and then the ribs. Right? Tavola, fondo. Very nice. Very clean. Everything nicely made here. And the bridge here is also very nice. Marco Coppiardi, Boston, but he is native from Cremona and is now back to the roots where he comes from.
First we have some culatello.
Mamma mia, culatello!
Oh.
Marco!
Ci trattiamo.
So your apron is actually because of the kitchen.
Yep.
Not for violin making. Wow. Huh? This is the best part of the ham. This is culatello. This is better than this is impossible. Now I would like to eat already. He went over there, but I have to be brave here. And this is salami, probably from Cremona. They have the salami with garlic inside, the Cremonese, while all the other ones don't have the garlic inside, yeah? Here I just saw something I should... Meanwhile, we're going to look here what he's doing. He's making here the purfling. Tac, tac, tac. Wow, this here is something nice. Tam! Right! That's nice. Huh? Wow, now I turn it around like this. And then we have it a little bit like that. And then we try to take our glasses here, right? This is really nice. Wow.
Cheers.
I hope you enjoyed this here, this transmission. It's a different way of transmitting upside this time. I hope I will find a solution. It was very nice, I think, to this point, and now I'm going to enjoy our aperitivo here with Marco in Cremona in his workshop in Corso Mazzini 51. And I will leave his contact down below, and you can certainly contact him, order instruments, ask if he's willing to make your dream instrument. And I think he's one of the right guys you should know. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao,
Prego,
ciao.
prego. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Che cos'è? Non ho visto.
Un rosato.
Un rosé.
Prosecco.
Buono. Ah, bolla, buono. Ok. Ciao, ciao. See you next time, next week. Bye-bye.